Hello and welcome to today's pick a card reading. Today we are going to be asking what financial things are going to be happening for you within the next 6 months. So not only what things are going to be happening, but also what you need to look out for, some energies that may be holding you back from becoming or being financially abundant within the next 6 months. So we have 4 pals here. As you can see, I also have some fake money. Why do I have all this fake money? Mind your business. Don't worry about it. So we have group 1 here, group 2, group 3, and group 4. So you can head on down to the description below and pick the timestamp for whatever group is really calling your name. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the reading. Hello, group number 1, and welcome to your pick a card reading on your financial future. So change is coming to your finances within the next 6 months. We are going to get started by using the tarot, and I will also be pulling some oracle cards. So go ahead and shuffle. Okay, so for group number 1, I'm feeling that you guys are going to be taking some risks within the next 6 months to make more money. So I think some of you might be starting a new business. You could be going to, you could be starting a new job. But either way, you're embarking on some type of new endeavor that's going to potentially make you more money. And you're walking away from something that could have been more emotionally taxing. So maybe you were working at a job that you didn't really care for emotionally, or was sort of more toxic, maybe had a more toxic environment. And you are kind of breaking a cycle of, or breaking, you're starting a new chapter by leaving a job that just was not fulfilling for you. So yeah, with the Page of Cups, I definitely feel like you guys, this new endeavor is something that is more emotionally fulfilling for you. So maybe in the past you could have, your previous job, you could have maybe taken for convenience, or maybe you took it because you thought it was more financially profitable, but now you're over that and you kind of want to do something that's going to fill your cups, as they say. And I feel like the way you guys are leaving this previous job, you're not really afraid of the risks. I feel like you guys are ready to go. You are running out of the door pretty much, and you don't really mind if it hits you on the way out. That's how much you hated that place and you want to leave. And you could actually be burning some bridges while you do that. But you don't care. So whatever. With the Chariot here, I feel like this new opportunity is going to be profitable for you. I do feel like your risk is going to reap rewards in the long run. Six of Wands. Yeah, you guys are definitely going to come out of this feeling very victorious by the end of the 6-month period that this is taking place. 4 of Wands and 8 of Wands. Okay, yeah, so listen, if you haven't already decided that it's time to leave your old job or what have you, listen, I think that this opportunity financially is going to allow you to build stronger roots, build a stronger foundation for yourself and your family. If you're planning on building a family or what have you, you don't have to be, but I feel like you guys may be planning on making a larger purchase or some type of celebratory purchase within the 6 months. Of when I say celebratory, I mean like spending a lot of money on your birthday or spending a lot of money on a wedding or something like that. Like spending a lot of money for some type of celebration type of ordeal. So, I mean, if you're launching a business, maybe you'll have some type of event at some point, maybe towards the end of the 6 months, to celebrate the fact that things are going well. But yeah, and then with the presence of a lot of Wands cards here, I do feel like you guys, this is going to just ignite a lot of passion in you for your job. You're going to wake up in the morning ready to go to work, like refreshed, excited, even if times could get hard for whatever reason. All right, even if you're having an off day, you're still like, I'm glad to be here. I'm happy to be here, and I don't even care. So, and again, this is another 8 card. So we all, in addition to the 8 of Cups, we have 8 of Wands. So again, I do feel like you guys are leaving like a karmic cycle or like this long-term period of time, or it maybe just felt long-term where you were just in a place of feeling sorry for yourself and or just not liking your job, not liking what you were doing, not liking the way that you were using your resources, not liking the way you were making money, and now you feel like you have an opportunity to really flourish and spread your wings. Okay. So I pulled some more cards here. So we have hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. So again, you're feeling very positive about this new situation. You're entering, I'm trying to fix these cards, honey. Yes, you're feeling very positive about this new situation you're entering. You're feeling excited. You're feeling positive. There's no need to go back into those, like I said, previous karmic cycle headspace where you were worried about the future and all that type of stuff. Then we have friendships. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. So yeah, like I said, with the 4 of Wands, I do feel like you guys, even if you're not planning on having some type of celebration with this money that you are going to be acquiring or are acquiring, I think you're being encouraged to do so, especially now that you're going into a job that you really love. You might start to pick up workaholic tendencies. And maybe you had workaholic tendencies before, and that's why you're leaving your old job, because you're like, wow, I did so much work, and they didn't appreciate it. But in any case, you may be picking up workaholic tendencies, so you're being guided to, take some time for yourself, spend it with other people, be around positive people, because maybe, now that you're leveling up in life, the friends you had before, they might gots to go because they might be negative and they might be, they might have been the perfect people for the time when you were in a job that you didn't like. But moving forward, you may attract more positive people. Then we also have nature. Ground yourself, find a sanctuary in nature, connect with the elementals. So again, taking time to relax. Patience, sacral chakra, and victory and success. Okay. All right, pull 3 more cards here. We have patience, sacral chakra, and victory and success. So, with patience, so you can't really see them that well anymore, but you guys did previously have Page of Cups and Page of Wands. And normally the Page cards, when it's like a new opportunity, it's opportunities that, you need to really cultivate, opportunities that, they're like little babies, and you need to raise the babies to be adults that are going to be full grown opportunities that like give you a lot of reward. So you guys are going to need to Have a lot of patience, like how you see on this card. This person is growing a plant, you know what I'm saying? Gardening, all that good stuff. So this opportunity that you have, and this is why hope is here too. You might struggle with it at first. It might be an adjustment. Like financially, you know, potentially the really big rewards might not come until after this 6-month period. But at first, you know, it might feel like, is this going anywhere? Did I make the right choice by leaving my old job? You might have imposter syndrome. Am I good enough for this job? Like, can I even do this? Whatever. But you're being guided to have hope. Take that time for yourself to really check on your mental health and spend time with people who are positive, because it's not like after a month this thing is going to be popping off and you're going to feel like, you know, the Beyonce of your job or the Beyonce of your business. You know what I'm saying? You're going to feel a little down maybe at first, but as you're finding your new steps, but you're going to get there. Okay, then with the sacral chakra card, I feel like you guys, with Page of Wands, Page of Cups, I also feel like, and with the Chariot, I do feel like you're going to really need to use your creativity in this new job. And just be open to, you know, new creative ideas, trying new things, not feeling closed off, not immediately writing something off as, you know, I'm going to fail if I do that, or, you know, that's not going to go well, but just really being open to whatever flashes of inspiration come to you, because that's really going to be the key to your victory and success, which this victory and success card is basically just a repeat of the Six of Wands. So that's really great that you guys have that twice. But yeah. And then the final card we have here is surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. So again, like I was saying, with imposter syndrome, okay, and patience, this is not something that is going to pop off immediately. And so you really have to be very aware of your mental health during this time as you're moving into this next phase, because it can be really easy to get down on yourself and to feel hopeless or to feel impatient. With great risk sometimes comes great reward. And, you know, comparing yourself with other people is the one-way ticket to feeling hopeless and to feeling down. But yeah, and that's another reason why you need to be around people who bolster you, because they're going to be really instrumental in making sure that, you know, you're getting complimented. Okay, you need people to, you know, hype you up every couple of, not every couple of days, but hype you up every once in a while and be like, girl, you got this. It's fine. Whatever. Like, you're building your foundation right now. You know, when you're building a foundation, the construction, you see what I'm saying? The construction can be delayed. You know what I'm saying? The construction, your construction workers, you know, they take too many breaks. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? So just be patient, be positive, stay focused on the goal, because there's a lot of really positive cards here. Okay, you got the Eight of Wands, you got the Six of Wands twice, you got the Chariot. All right, so with cards like these, there's no need to worry about failure. You guys got this. So group 1, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'm going to move on to group number 2. Hello, group number 2, and welcome to your pick a card reading on the financial things and changes that are going to be taking place for you within the next 6 months. So we're starting here with the classic Rider-Waite Tarot. So here, first card we have is the Empress card, and the Empress can represent love, beauty, attractiveness, very like Venus, Aphrodite qualities. Okay, and then right below that we have the Two of Wands, which is about kind of planning, looking at your options, all that good stuff. So for some of you, I do feel like a relationship is going to be coming within the next 6 months. So if you don't think that's you, I'm going to get to you in a second. But for those of you who this is maybe sounding like it could be correct for you or resonating for you, a relationship is going to be coming within the next 6 months. And you're going to be kind of looking at this person as a potential option. Now, keep in mind with the Two of Wands that there is the way this person is facing, they're seeing the world, they're seeing one wand, but they're kind of ignoring this one right here, which brings me to my next point. So the Page of Cups can represent a person, because it's not the Knight of Cups. The Page of Cups can represent a person who, they're a little immature, they're a little childish, they're a little naive. But this person is going to come to you with their bag. They're going to come to you with financial... Basically, what I'm trying to say is the Page of Cups got money, okay? The Page of Cups, this person they have cash, okay? He or she has cash. So this could be someone who financially is helping you during this time. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be, this low-key sounds like sugar daddiness. I'm not saying it's that. It could just be, a lot of people go on dates for dinner. All right. They don't really like to do like that, but they got to eat dinner. And so they go out with people who they know are going to pay for dinner. All right. So this could be, I'm not saying you're doing that, but I'm just saying like that's kind of how they could be financially helping you is you're going out on dates. They're buying you things. It's not necessarily like sugar daddiness or you being someone who's taking advantage of someone, but it's just you're considering your options. This person is... this is their way of wooing you. You know what I'm saying? But they're childish. So in the back of your mind, you may be aware like, I don't know if I want to get involved with this person. That's like this one right here. But yeah. And then with the Four of Wands here, again, if you don't think this relationship thing is resonating, 1 second, I'm going to get to you. For the people who this could be resonating for, the Four of Wands, that could be like a marriage card, commitment. But below that is the Three of Swords. So in the end, this person is kind of going to be a waste of time in like the romantic department, but financially, they're going to help you out for a while. Okay. Now for the people who relationships, you don't even speak that language. You don't even understand that word. What is a love life? You don't have one. I get it. All right. This could also, for those people, this could be, I do feel like this could be an idea that you have. Okay. So within the next 6 months, you may be getting an idea around something to do with love, beauty. So maybe it's you starting a side hustle, making jewelry. Okay. It could be, these are just examples. It could be you, wanting to create your own holistic skincare using all natural ingredients. All right. But it's something like giving you Empress. Okay. So it could be that. It could be something to do with relaxation. It could be you're making lavender sachets for people to put in their pillows so their pillow smells nice when they go to sleep. Okay. It's just something to do with relaxation, femininity, beauty, love, whatever. You could be getting an idea, and you're just kind of sitting on it, just kind of thinking about it. You're not really taking necessarily steps yet to make this idea of reality. You're just kind of daydreaming about it. Maybe you're Googling, where to buy lavender or something, but you're not really buying it yet. Okay, you're not really taking steps. Or maybe you are, but you're not taking steps to sell it yet to like a large group of people. So the Page of Cups here, this could be a creative idea that needs a lot of work, needs a lot of cultivating and patience to turn it into something that's, substantial long term. So, and then you also have the Ace of Pentacles here, which could be an idea that can make you money. So this idea you have here, I feel like you guys are being guided here to take it more seriously and to really consider it as a viable option, because the Ace of Pentacles is here. So this could actually be something that is profitable for you. Okay. And you may have people in your life who, with the Four of Wands, who are encouraging you to build upon this idea and to turn it into more than just an idea, turning it into like a real thing. But because you guys maybe overthink, okay, you don't want to do it. All right. You're thinking too hard about it. Well, how am I going to do this? I'm not good at this. What about, so you'd rather just kind of, it's kind of like analysis paralysis. Like you'd rather just kind of sit on it and think about it than actually putting in the time and the energy to make it a reality. Okay, so I'm going to pull some more cards. So group 2 financial. Is this upside down, girl? Four of Wands reversed. Judgment reversed. Oh. And Four of Swords. Okay, yeah. So can you see that? Yeah. Again, okay, so Four of Wands twice. Only this time it's reversed. So like I was saying, okay, you may have people in your life who are encouraging you to build upon this idea, but you guys aren't really taking action, and you may be getting signs with the Judgment card here reversed. You may be getting signs, that you should be doing this. So maybe you're, I don't know, it could be anything. It could be synchronicities. You're seeing certain numbers. You keep seeing other people with small businesses selling their items on Instagram, and you're kind of just like, I could do that too. But whatever, you're getting messages, you're getting dreams, you're getting some type of confirmations that this is something you should be doing, but you're ignoring it. Okay. You are ignoring it in favor of overthinking. Okay. And then with the Four Swords here, also, this could also be backing up what I was saying with the having dreams or something like that, or backing up what I said about the Empress card representing a business idea that's more about relaxation or something like that. But in any case, you are being surrounded by your thoughts, okay? And your thoughts are preventing you from taking action because you're so worried, okay? Or you think you can't do this when really you can. All right. All right. And then I pulled 3 of these cards. So we have gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. Hold on, let me move these. Okay. Prosperity. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. And then we have action. Now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action toward your dreams. Move forward with confidence. Okay, so this is just backing up everything I said. Okay, so gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. You guys, speak words of love. The things that you say to yourself will become your reality. So if you say to yourself, I cannot start this business, I cannot make money off this business. Well, you can't. Now you can't. You're absolutely right. If that's your mindset, you're not going to make money. Okay. So you guys, the challenge here is you need to think more positively. Okay. A lot of us at the time I'm filming this, we spent a lot of time alone. Okay. And that could be dangerous because when you're alone with your thoughts, you think too much. My overthinkers out there, you think too much. your mind gets to racing, you're losing sleep because your mind is going a mile a minute. So be kind to yourself, speak words of positivity. If you need to write something down on a piece of paper and tape it to your mirror every morning that you need to say to yourself, then that's what you got to do. Okay. If you need to say to yourself, my products are amazing. I don't know, girl, you look up some, I forget what they're called, some words of affirmation that you could say to yourself. Okay. Or play a YouTube video of affirmations to say in the morning. Whatever you got to do to help get your mind right, that's what you got to do. Because we do have the prosperity card. All right, so this is even more confirmation, if you weren't getting the messages already, that this is something that could be very beneficial to you. And then with action, take inspired action towards your dreams, move forward with confidence. So yeah, you guys really need to build up your confidence. You really need to believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, your business is going to fail. Your business is going to fail. But in the next 6 months, it would be a great time for you to start putting in the work, getting your idea together, creating your product or service or what have you to sell and make some cash. Okay, moving on. We have moving on, transformation, and shadow reversed. So for you guys, I feel like within the next 6 months, if you really want to see your finances go up, you need to move on from these previous ways of thinking. Like, in a way, you need to, I don't want to say kill, but you need to close your previous chapter. Your old self needs to kick the bucket, and so that you can transform into this next version of yourself that's going to be able to be confident and be more action oriented and not overthink, so that you can create more money and create prosperity for yourself. With this moving on card, you know what I'm saying? This person is moving from the darkness into the light. Okay, moving away from dark thoughts into more positive thoughts, into thoughts of attraction in the sense of you want to attract money, you want to attract success. Okay, you want to attract customers. All that good stuff. Yeah, with the shadow card being the moon card, if I'm not mistaken, being reversed. Okay, so this is a resistance to you confronting your shadow side. Okay, the shadow side that's preventing you from being able to act upon this idea or ideas that you have that can make you more money. Okay, so you guys, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. You need to confront these darker aspects of yourself, these aspects of yourself that are holding you back, and transform them or transmute them into something that's going to push you forward and make you more action oriented so that you can accomplish your goals. Because again, it doesn't matter who in your life is telling you you can do it. If you're even talking to people about this, it doesn't matter how many Oprah, YouTube, motivational speaker videos you watch. If you don't actually believe in your idea, you're not going to do well. Okay? Because with the shadow card here, it's saying that your thoughts mirror your reality. Okay, you see how there's two people here? Your dark thoughts mirror your reality. And for those of you who this is a relationship that you are financially benefiting from, you guys actually literally need to move on. This relationship, it's not necessarily going to last in the long term. Like I said, we did have the 3 of Swords here, so that could be heartbreak. This person is, if this is a relationship, this person is going to kickstart your transformation journey. Okay, so when you are able to walk away from this person, or this person walks away from you, you're going to be able to do a lot of shadow work, really confronting these parts of yourself that maybe you don't like or maybe are holding you back in life, so that you can transform. And your next chapter, so after these 6 months, is one where you can attract a partner who is not childish, okay, is more Knight of Cups, less Page of Cups. Because with the Judgment card here in reverse, I mean, to me that's saying, again, if this is a relationship, this is saying that your spirit guides, okay, your ancestors, whoever's watching over you, they don't approve. They don't like this man or woman. Yeah, they don't care for them. So this is going to push you towards, and they're kind of holding you back too with the shadow card, because they're holding you back from being able to go through that transformative period. So once you kind of kick them out of your life, you're going to be able to get into that mindset of doing that work on your spiritual self, your mental health. Okay, I'm going to pull a card, group number 2. Thanks for finances, 6 months. Thanks for finances, and thanks for finances, and next 6 months. Okay, y'all. I love it when the cards just resonate with what I'm saying. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so surrender to complete healing. It says, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Okay, so if this is a relationship with a person, romantic relationship with a person, right? Again, they're holding you back from going through this healing period. Healing physical, emotional, and spiritual wounds from your maybe your childhood, your past lives. You need to confront that shadow side so that you can move forward and really just attract the abundance that you deserve. Okay, and same thing. So if this is a business idea or some type of creative idea you have that could be financially beneficial to you, that you're holding back on, you need to heal those parts of yourself that is telling you that you can't do this. Okay, because you can. You can absolutely do this, but you need to believe it for yourself. And you need to be able to, because when you start a business or you embark on creative ideas where you're sharing with others, even if it's not necessarily financial, although this is a financial reading, times get hard. People might criticize you. You may not be making the money immediately. You might put out a bad product, whatever. And in those times, you're going to need to be able to speak words of gentleness and positivity to yourself so that you can get through those periods, those rougher periods of time. So surrendering to complete healing, it's going to be able to help you attract abundance better in the long term, as opposed to putting band-aids on yourself for now, so that the minute you get a criticism, you drop out and you're like, bye. Or the minute you have a negative thought about yourself, you quit. So yes, complete healing, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we got to do to make that happen, healing our physical, emotional, spiritual. Okay, physical, that could be food. That could be what we're eating. That could be maybe not going outside enough. Maybe not exercising. Take some walks. Okay, emotional, asking yourself, why am I feeling this way? Why am I overthinking? What about me makes me think I can't do this? Whatever, spiritual, whatever you got to do to heal and confront that shadow side and do the shadow work, that's what you got to do. So group number 2, I hope this reading helped you. I'm going to move on to group number 3. Okay, hello group number 3, and welcome to your pick a card reading on financial things, what's happening with your finances within the next 6 months. So we are going to be starting with classic Rider-Waite Tarot. Okay, so with the Page of Pentacles here, when this card flew out, while I was shuffling, my first thought was student. So I do feel like some of you, or really a lot of you guys are going to be setting your sights on school. Okay, so whether you're going back to school, or you're interested in going back to school, or you're in school and you just want to do well, school is going to be a huge focus for you in the next 6 months. you guys want to go back to school because you have an idea that can make you money, but you need training. Like, you need to learn more about it. You need to study it. You need to be getting textbooks and getting lectured on it to really become that expert figure that you desire to be. Okay, so with the Queen of Wands here, that's kind of like who you want to be. So right now you're the Page of Pentacles, but you want to be the Queen of Wands. Like, in your mind, that's kind of who your vision is of your future self. So you're a queen, you're a boss, you're the top dog, okay, in the field. But one thing that's holding you back is you guys don't really have a ton of confidence in yourself at the moment, with this Three of Swords being below the Queen of Wands. But one thing you need to be aware of is that everybody in your field that you want to go into that's going to make you money, everybody in your field was a novice at one point. Okay, so even if for some of you this school is not necessarily what it is, maybe you just want to be a tarot reader, so you want to get a tarot book. Okay, it doesn't have to be you're going to school for real, or college or university. It could just be like you doing research in your own time to build up the skill you need so that you can build your finances. So with the Three of Swords having rain falling in the background and the Queen of Wands having like the sunflower there, I do feel like that represents, again, in the beginning, you're going to feel like a novice. You're going to feel like you don't know what you're doing. Is this right? I'm pulling this card, and it says it's the Three of Wands, but what does that mean? I'm just guessing. I have no idea if this is really resonating with the person I'm doing this reading for. Whatever, like, everybody feels that way when they start, but you're going to find your footing eventually, and you're going to be able to produce, metaphorically, sunflowers with the rain that you're experiencing today. So with the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands, those two cards here to me are really just signifying that you need to keep going with your goal of becoming an expert in whatever this is. Okay, so you have some type of financial idea that you just need to build up your knowledge on. Okay, so whatever that is, you just need to keep going no matter what, even if you have moments of doubt, which you're going to have inevitably. You need to keep going, because eventually with the Six of Pentacles here, I do feel like you're going to be able to dispense that knowledge that you were given back into others. Okay, so because with the Six of Pentacles, this man here is, or they don't have to be a man, this person here with justice, the scales of justice, whatever to me, that's almost like karma, like things coming back around, you know what I'm saying? So the knowledge that you're getting, you're going to be able to later give back to others, okay, who are in your place today. And that could be a way that you make money eventually, not necessarily within the 6 months, but maybe. Okay, so again, the example I used before was like a tarot reader. Because you're learning and you're studying the cards, eventually when people come to you with questions on their future or what have you, whatever questions they have, you're going to be able to give them knowledge about themselves and what they need to do and all that kind of stuff. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like you're studying psychology to be a psychology teacher, okay? But it could just be like when you become a psychologist, and again, this is just an example, you can give therapy sessions and help people solve their emotional issues, blah, blah, blah. So you get what I'm saying? I'm going to pull some more cards with another tarot deck for group number 3. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'll just take these. Okay, so 5 cards came. 5 cards flew out. So I'm just gonna read all of these real quick, okay? Okay. All right. Ooh, this is not even. This is not even. All right, well, I did my best. So we have the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Wheels, the Page of Swords, the Lovers, and Strength. So I feel like these cards are moving in progression of this goal you have over the next 6 months. Okay, so in the beginning, you may feel like you may feel hopeless. You may feel like you're wasting your time. You may feel like this is not for you. You know, maybe if you are a student, maybe you're going to fail an exam or something, you know what I'm saying? Or if you're a tarot reader, you give a bad reading and the person you're doing the reading for is like, that didn't resonate at all. Like those things might happen to you in the beginning and you start to feel pretty down about yourself and you kind of just like, why am I even bothering? What's the point? But again, we have the Page of Swords here. Okay, if you can see in this card, this person is in a snowstorm, but they're still fighting. Okay, they're not going home. They're not sitting in a little cabin in the woods. They're still persevering on. And with the Lovers in Strength, you know, having this perseverance and just keeping on and still going and continuing to study your craft, you're going to be able to help others, and it's going to be kind of like an equal exchange. So you feel rewarded from helping them and they feel rewarded because you gave them whatever advice or what have you, depending on what field it is that you're trying to go into. They're feeling fulfilled because of whatever service you've given them, okay? Or product you've provided. All right, okay. Now with these cards, we have Trust. Leap into the unknown, have faith and move forward. Believe you will fly. Okay? Polarity. Integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. And finally, possibility. Raise your standards. Elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. So again, trust and possibility. Backing up what I said before. Okay, so you guys, you have what it takes. You may have some fumbles in the beginning because you're still a student at your craft. But eventually you are going to turn into that Queen of Wands figure who is admired, who is confident, who has what it takes to provide whatever knowledge, okay, that you're studying now to others. Anything is possible. And even if, for example, let's say you're studying psychology, again, just an example, you're studying psychology and your goal is to become a psychologist or a therapist. Be open to the possibility that that is not necessarily what is going to happen to you, but you're going to still be able to use this knowledge to help others. Okay, so it may not pan out exactly the way you want, but how, you know, whatever way it turns out, it's still going to be for your highest good and it's still going to allow you to be of service to other people. Polarity to me is kind of saying like not everybody is going to ride for you. Not everybody's going to like what you have to say to them. Okay, so like for example, going back to therapy. All right. Not every person who goes to a certain therapist is going to like that therapist. That may not be the therapist for them, so they got to go somewhere else. All right, if you're a tarot reader, not everybody is going to like the way you do readings. Not everybody's going to vibe with you. They might have to go find another reader. Okay, so polarity to me is kind of like some people might not like you. Okay, they may not like the way you delivered your message. They may not like the way you do your job. They might like the way you dispensed this knowledge that you are studying in this time. But it doesn't matter. You have to trust that. You have to have faith that the people who are going to be able to take what you say and they like you and they like the way you deliver the messages that you have to deliver or provide the services or products that you are delivering to them, you have to trust those people are going to find you, or you're going to find those people. Okay, group number 3. Cards I just pulled here. We have Love Begins, New Beginnings, and Harmony. Harmony, which is basically just Harmony is basically just the Lover's card again in this deck. So this thing that you're studying, this endeavor that you are embarking on or going on, this is going to ignite a lot of passion within you. Like, you're going to really enjoy doing this work. And because this is kind of like an Ace of Cups kind of card here, I do feel like this work that you're going to be doing, even though, yes, it's going to give you money, I think it's going to also be like an emotional, like you're studying something that has to do with like spirituality or people's emotions or feelings for some of you, or something creative, something that has to do with more Ace of Cups, watery energy. This is something that's really going to fulfill you in a lot of ways. Okay. So with the Harmony card here and the fact that you had, this is the Lover's card again. I do feel like this is going to bring in new people into your life. So maybe while you're studying this subject that is going to make you money, you meet other people who are studying that subject and you become friends with them. That's nice. Who doesn't want that? Okay. And then with New Beginnings, again, I do think this is something you're going to be starting to do within the next 6 months if you haven't already. Okay. And I'm going to pull one more card. I'm going to pull 2 cards for this group because I feel like it. Alrighty. Okay. Oh. So the first card we have, surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. And then we have surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So surrender to your full power kind of also gives me the strength card vibes, because the strength card usually has a person and an animal, and then this card has a person with a lion. Okay, so you guys are definitely stepping into your Queen of Wands energy here, but you just need to have faith in the universe. That's why surrender to prayer is here too, because it's also about asking for guidance from whatever higher being you believe in, whether that's a loved one that's passed on, whether that's God, whether that's your spirit guides, whoever. Asking for help to the universe to bring in those people who are going to resonate with you. Asking for perseverance to keep going. Asking for a sign if you need to ask for another sign, because even though this is your sign, this is what you need to be doing. All that stuff is going to help you step into your power even further. Okay. And then, yes, surrender to your full power. So don't let other people get in the way of you becoming an expert in this subject and spreading that knowledge that you have to other people. Okay, especially with the Page of Swords here. Well, she's back here, but with the Page of Swords here, this is going to be something that has to do with like communication or like writing or something. So speaking, writing, just anything to do with sharing your thoughts. Okay. When you're sharing your thoughts with others, it can be very easy to... Did we have the 3 of Hearts before? 3 of Swords, right? Yeah, we had 3 of Swords. So I feel like some of you could be air signs or have a lot of air sign energy, but it doesn't matter. In any case, or you could be like Sagittarius or something, 9th house. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is, when you are sharing your thoughts with others, it can be very easy for someone to step in and say, I disagree with you. And if you don't have that confidence and that faith to feel like, well, maybe they're right. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe my opinion is wrong. Maybe. But if you surrender to your full power, if you believe you can achieve. No, if you believe, if you trust, if you open your mind to the possibilities, you guys will be able to accomplish everything that you want to accomplish here. So, yeah, I hope group 3 that you enjoyed this reading, and I'm going to move on now to group number 4. Okay, hello group number 4, and welcome to your pick a card reading on your finances for the next 6 months. We are starting with the classic Rider-Waite. I'm going to pull some other cards later on. Okay, so first here up we have the Star card, clarified by the Ten of Wands reversed. So I feel like you guys are in a period or going into a period where you feel financially burdened by something. Well, actually, I feel like this might be ending. You might be leaving a period of time, or you may still currently be in it, where you are feeling financially burdened. Okay? So you're feeling like you either have, maybe you're one of those people that either has like a lot of jobs, okay, like a lot of side hustles, plus your main job, plus your other main job, blah, blah, blah. Or you could be someone who, you just have a lot of bills. Okay, you have a lot of bills to pay. Or it could be both. So you just have a lot on your plate when it comes to making money or giving money. But despite that, the Star card here, I believe, is representing sort of like your mind frame. I feel like you guys are pretty positive in general. Like you're feeling like, you know, you can get through this. This is just temporary. And I definitely feel like you guys have multiple jobs, because this is literally multiple streams of income for you. Multiple ways of making that money. I feel like you guys may be spiritual, and that's why you're feeling hopeful. So spiritual, it could be religious, or it could be spiritual in the sense that, you know, you believe that in general, there's someone out there looking out for you who is, and you know, maybe you're getting intuitive messages on things, you know, opportunities you could take to make money, you know, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm feeling here. Then we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Two of Wands reversed. So with the Ace of Wands, because you guys have a lot of things on your plate financially, you may have opportunities coming in that you can't focus on. Okay? Because the Ace of Wands can speak to like a opportunity coming in, but then with the Two of Wands reversed, instead of being able to like look out at your options and see the possibilities, you don't have the time to do that, because you already have all these other wands here on your plate, whether that's your jobs or your bills. You have other financial responsibilities that are taking up a lot of your time, so that even if intuitively you're feeling like, oh, I should try to do this to make money, it's like your situation is not letting you focus on this, because you just have a lot going on. And then we have the Two of Swords clarified by the King of Swords. So again, this is like within the next 6 months, you may, this Ace of Wands opportunity, you may not have necessarily gotten yet, but within the next 6 months, you're going to have to make a decision in terms of what to drop and what to pick up. Okay, so drop in terms of like, where am I focusing my time? Okay, am I focusing too much of my time on job A and not enough time on this new opportunity? Like, what should I be doing? Okay, so you're starting to feel conflicted in that sense. And I do feel like this is it's going to come down to your intuition versus your logic, because the King of Swords is here, and the King of Swords as a core card is one who's very logical. You know, he uses his brain, his mind, to make decisions and to strategize. Okay, but we also have the Star card here, which is like your intuition. Plus, there's a ton of water in the background, and there's swords. So there's a moon. So yeah, you guys could be feeling pulled between, do I listen to my intuition, take a chance here, or do I just kind of keep doing what I'm doing, or taking opportunities that I'm not intuitively feeling are the best for me, but logically make the most sense. So yeah, I'm going to pull some more cards. So with this group, I decided to pull 6 more tarot cards. So we have the King of Wands clarified by the Queen of Swords. So for you guys, you may have, there's a couple of different core cards here. So there may be, one of the reasons why you feel financially burdened is because you have responsibilities to other people. That could be your family, that could be associates, I don't know, but you feel financially responsible to help, financially duty bound to help other people in your life with money. The King of Wands here versus the Queen of Swords, if these aren't people in your life, this could also be a battle between, hold on. This could either be a battle between things that make you feel passionate and things that are more logical, decisions that are more logical, or this could be, what was I going to say? This could be outwardly you're displaying King of Wands qualities. So you could, to other people, you could appear very, very confident, very like you have your life together. Okay. But internally it's more Queen of Wands, to where you're so busy, you don't even have time to take care of your emotional and spiritual well-being. Or you may feel like you're an emotionally cold person, or other people may think you're an emotionally cold person because of how busy you are with, dealing with your financial situation. And then with Page of Cups and Two of Wheels, this is talking about having, I feel like you guys go back and forth a lot over what you should be doing. Okay, because Cups energy, that could be someone who's moody. And then with the Two of Wheels, you're sort of juggling these 2 financial opportunities, but it's reversed. So you're going back and forth a lot over what you need to be doing. You're not 100% sure. Okay, and then with the Death card being clarified by the Six of Cups, I just think a lot of this is coming from you feeling responsible for other people. So putting yourself first could help you a lot with making the best decision for you in terms of whether or not you should be paying attention to these new opportunities or using more logic to make more logical decisions. Because it's almost like your past is holding you back from moving forward into the next phase of your life. Especially when we have the Six of Cups here. Six of Cups is kind of like more of a nostalgia card, and then Death talks about transformation. Then I pulled these 3 oracle cards. So first we have Receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. Friendship. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. And then we have Intuition. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. Okay, so here you guys are being guided to A, receive, and B, trust your intuition. Okay, so receive is in you're very spiritually connected. There's people, beings, spirits, whatever, looking out for you. And they're handing you opportunities that you need to take. Okay, that's what receiving is talking about. Because right now you guys are sort of embodying more of a masculine energy. And masculine, of course, does not necessarily mean that you're a man or you identify as a man. But it could be that it's more so the way you go about life. Okay, so when you have more masculine energy, you go about life very proactively. You feel like you have to put a lot of energy into getting what you want. Whereas feminine energy is more receiving. So it's just like, you just kind of got to, in a way, sit back and using your thoughts, using like the law of attraction, for example, you can just receive things. Like things are just will happen for you, and then you can act on them once they fall into your lap. That's the main message coming through here is pay more attention to your feminine energy as opposed to your masculine, because again, because you're spending so much time focused on other people, you're neglecting your own self. And an aspect of feminine energy is self-care and nurturing yourself. Okay, and then we also have here the friendship card. Okay, so spend more time socializing. So again, because you're so financially burdened and taking on too much, you don't have time to spend getting to know other people. All right, and that's taking a toll on you because you're coming across to other people as emotionally cold when you're not. It's just that you've built yourself up to be that way because you don't have time to deal with people. You're just trying to get your bag. You're trying to get paid. Or you're trying to pay these bills. So spending time with friends is a form of self-care, and being around people who are also engaged in self-care and also engaged in using their intuition and receiving, that vibe is going to help you also be able to step into that mindset of being receptive to the gifts the universe is giving you with this Ace of Wands, and then also using your intuition to make the best decisions with the Star card. Okay, and now I'm going to pull a few more cards using this deck. So for group 4, I pulled Fulfillment of Wishes, Prosperity Begins, and Harmony. So with the Ten of Wands here being reversed, there is the possibility that a lot of you have already left that energy of being financially burdened, okay, or you're going to leave that energy within the next 6 months, and you're going to step into that energy of receiving more so than you are now. Okay, so because with fulfillment of wishes, that's like saying you asked for abundance and the universe gave you this gift. Okay, which is your fulfillment of wishes. Okay, so whether that's you saying to the universe, I want a financial opportunity that I will enjoy doing, that I will enjoy, that will make me feel emotionally fulfilled. Okay, maybe that's something you wished for. Well, the universe will step in and give you that opportunity if you're open to receiving and you have the intuition needed to make that decision, to step into that energy. Okay, and so with that being said, when you use your intuition more, you're going to feel more prosperous. And with this Prosperity Begins, it's not just like financially prosperous, but you're going to feel emotionally prosperous, physically, spiritually. Like your life in all ways is going to start to improve, okay? Even with your family, because the Prosperity Begins card in this deck is like the Ace of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. Okay, and Pentacles, to me, can be your family. So, because prosperity, it's like a tree, your family tree, you know what I'm saying? So, in the long run, actually using your intuition can help your family become more prosperous because you'll have more to give. And then with the Harmony card here, again, friendship, like spending more time with people around you, using your intuition, that's going to bring in the right people who you need in your life. So yeah, and then again, also putting you in harmony with your family and what they need. All right, so 2 cards popped up. First, we have Surrender Your Belief in Scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. And then we also have surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. That's literally what I said. Okay, it's not what I said, but it aligns with what I said. Okay, so surrender your belief in scarcity. Some of you guys have a lack mindset. Okay, lack, L-A-C-K. So you're so worried that you're never going to have anything that you sort of take on this 10 of Wands energy where you're doing the most. You're afraid of resources becoming scarce, so you just keep building up more and more resources. And that's actually hurting you in the long run. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to masculine versus feminine energy, because a belief in scarcity and then this 10 of Wands thing, that's very masculine, okay? When you step into the feminine energy, that's law of attraction. That's having faith that the universe will provide for you what you need without you having to do all this work. All right, because instead of always being on the go, always being on the move, you can just really, girl, you can get some sleep, you can relax, you know, you can take some time for yourself, do some self-care, some self-nurturing, and these things are just going to come to you. Because a belief in scarcity is also a fear of, it's almost like a fear of success. Okay, and when you fear a fear of success, yeah, it's almost like a fear of success because you're so worried that you're not going to do well that you feel the need to burden yourself with all these different jobs or what have you, when you could just have one job that provides for you in the way that you need to be provided for. And then when you say surrender to rest and sleep, to prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time, rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So again, okay, some of y'all are in your Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy right now. You're just like internally feeling more cold. You don't have the relationships that you want to have, or the relationships are not as strong as they could be, because you're always working, because you're afraid of scarcity, when really what you need to be doing is taking care of yourself. Okay, we're taking care of your mind, your body, and your spirit. Because if you don't take care of those things, you're not going to be able to receive. You're not going to be able to get what you need from the universe. It's just always going to feel like things are going against you. All right. So basically, moral of the story is follow your intuition. Your intuition is not going to lead you astray ever. Never, ever. So if your intuition, and also listen to your body, because if your body is saying, hey sis, we haven't taken a vacation in 6 months. Can we take a day off? You need to listen. Okay. So intuition is listening. All right. So hopefully, group number 4, this helped you. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated. Thank you for watching this video and have a good day. Bye.